Let's start.
Good morning. I'm Vishal.
Myself, Shubham Singh.
Okay, Shubham. So actually, we have to talk about transportation.
Yes.
Okay, it's our topic.
Yeah.
So what do you think about transportation? It is important in our life, and if it is important, so how much it is important?
I think it's very necessary in human life because without transportation, we can't imagine ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do lot of thing, and through transportation, it be easy to us that we can do lot of things like if we are traveling one city to another city.
Yeah.
So we can use lot of mode of transportation like car, bus, train. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we are thinking about that we are going from this country to another country, so we can use airplanes,
yeah.
planes. Okay. So I think that would be a good for us.
Okay, so as you said, definitely transportation is important in our life. So what do you think? Which transportation is good or which transportation is not good that much for us, for our life?
According to me, I think that if we are in this city, okay,
Yeah.
if we are thinking about that, if we are traveling from this city to far from another city, so we can use like bus and car or train.
Train, yeah.
From my perspective, I personally use car.
Okay.
Because I like road trips.
Okay.
Okay. Day before that in India there are not good condition roads in our country.
Yeah.
But nowadays the all things are changed, so roads are developed and infrastructure well developed.
Yeah.
And we can easily travel from one place to another place.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. If we see in our life, so we can't imagine our life without transportation. For example, some vehicle, some car, yeah, two-wheeler. Like if we don't have that, and sometime it's like that time we don't have, so we don't think so how we can go somewhere.
Yes.
And another thing is that if we talk about some metros and that thing, so I think that is a good. What do you think about metro?
Yes, of course. I think metro is very good for us because it's take less time. If we are comparing to another mode of transportation like a bus or car, because through metro we can easily travel and we can save our lot of time.
Yeah.
And if we there are a lot of disadvantage if we are using a more like car and bus, because they harm our environment all.
Yeah.
Because there are so much you see nowadays there are rising so much of pollution. So government are also take some steps like they cut down the diesel garis, vehicles and petrol vehicles. So I think metro it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. If we talk about metro, so it takes like a few time. To and another thing is that we can save it to that like in the traffic jam. Yeah. That is the main thing. And another thing is that it is good from that perspective, like what to say, that pollution.
Yes.
Like there is a less pollution in the metro, so that is a very good thing, I think. And another thing is that if we see some public transportation like government transportation, so it is not in MP that much. But if we see some Mumbai and some south in we go that Tamil Nadu and there, so there is a public transportation in the train. Like every people like to do journey or travel in a in a metros or the bus also. So it is not in MP that much. So what do you think about that? It should be in MP also, or it is good?
Actually, it's totally depend on the population. Okay, what type of population the city and basically have right now.
Yeah.
Okay, if we are talking about the Delhi and Mumbai, all that cities, they are very big,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of people are living there.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why people are avoiding the going through the bike and using car, because they got stuck in traffic sometime.
Yeah.
So it's take lot of time. So
Definitely,
that's why they choose metros and public transportation.
transportation.
And MP, we see nowadays the traffic are so increasing.
Yeah.
So that's why government also planning for developing the metros in our
Metros.
cities. So
Yeah.
that would be a good step.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and another thing is that if we see like in MP, so there are like a huge number of the vehicles in MP only. There are most two-wheeler all over India. And another thing is that there are pros and cons of both things. So some of the ways people have like more comfortable with two-wheeler, but another thing is that the diesel and petrol it's much high in MP only. So it is a cons we can say.
Yes.
So if you want to ask something about me to me in this thing, so you can.
What type of mode of transportation you like generally?
I like car. That is yeah, because if we see, so we can't travel with bike all time in the all weather because in the winter we feel some cold
Yeah.
by bike. Okay, and in summer also it happens, and in rainy you know very well.
Yes.
So that is the thing. That's why I like car.